Hey y'all, and hello, and I'll send you the link. Huh? Only out on my comment. Where is my hairbrush? And Mr. Smooth Shadowhawk in the wings. So we got to have some smooth music for an intro. Let's get ready to rumble. Here's Mud in your eye, episode 1010. 1010. Shadowverse Cometh. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you.
Also on Fun My Comic. What's going on, buddy?
Oh man, I've been having fun today since I last saw you.
Yeah, I bet.
It seems our little buddy saw my post and decided to come at me on Twitter. And after
Matt
about
Barr?
after about 3 or 4 rounds, he thought he had some kind of really good line, and then he went, "Hey, check this out. Now you're muted." So I could say anything I want to, and he doesn't even get to see it anymore. So you run away, bitch. Run away.
So you're blocked? Is that what that means? Muted?
No, I think he can still see what I post, but it won't alert him. Like he goes to look for it. So
if
anyway,
you go in.
yeah,
Okay.
the first time he responded to me, I was like, "Hey man, you're a fucking idiot." I pointed out why, told him what I thought of what he did, and I was like, "By the way, join me tomorrow. I'll send you the link as I burn your fucking art, you piece of shit."
I don't understand, why people just lose their minds and
Dude, he fucking threatened my fucking family. He's like, "I'll come after you and your family." I was like, "Fucking, see, here you go, dude. You're a psychotic. No one has ever mentioned anyone in your family. No one's ever said anything about anything except you. You got no limits, and you're a fucking psycho, and you're gonna be out of my world."
Hey, Apex.
Anyway,
Apex
we're done with
Comics.
that. It was fun.
Apex Comics will be on tomorrow with us, our special guest, and we'll talk about the changes he's made in his campaign, which is over on
Oh, we
Fun
love
Comic.
talking.
Omer Glitch in the house. Hey, Omer.
Hey, Loman.
Yeah, it's good. I almost didn't recognize your voice, Shadowhawk.
Fanta's in the house. Hi, Fanta. Good
Yeah,
to see you,
Fanta
dear.
in the house. Mm-hmm.
Apex. Haha. What's going on, boys? Woohoo. Let's go. I feel like Shane Davis today.
Carrie sent me a picture of Vanessa Hora uh, Buena. These. Anyway, her name is her name. She paints Jesus. I have showed you her work, but I
Oh yeah,
think
yeah.
she did a few with Trump took office. Um, and she sent me a picture of that, which was a prettier sight than the pizza picture that she sent me. Oh my God.
She didn't send me the pizza, thank God. She sent me the Trump one though.
I put it in the title for tomorrow. Yeah, we dodged a bullet with the hey Jonas. We dodged a bullet
Hail Jonas.
uh with the strikes. I had 2 strikes on the channel.
Oh.
And I knew on the 31st one was going to take effect. For some reason there was they allow you a grace period or something, a copyright thing. Maybe to appeal it, whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
But once I got the second strike, it's like, oh crap! If I get one more strike, the channel's ixnay, you know, unless I can prove I didn't
What
do
did
it.
you get? Never mind. I don't even want to know.
Okay, back in August, we got a strike, but now it
Right.
comes off after 3 months. But I never went to uh, what do they call it, copyright school or whatever.
Okay.
I said, this is it's like a 4-minute something video. So I watched it this time and answered the questions, got 100%. There was only 4 questions. I got them all correct. And so that August one came off. So we're back down to 1 strike, which comes off in 3 months.
Right.
Now that I've went through the school, the one that was way overdue and should have already been off, but I just hadn't went through the school. They were like, we want you to watch this video, and we're not taking it off till you do. It was long overdue, because it had the violation in August.
So you were just being lazy, as usual.
Yeah, you can say that. I don't like mind control and reprogramming and all that crap.
Dude, you don't even
Playing
have
by
to watch it. You turn it on, you let it fucking play, and then you send it in. And you acknowledge, okay, I watched it, and then you don't even
I
have to
did.
watch it. Okay.
Well, we had 1. We had 2 to go. So, but and one of those was one of those AI things from another channel. What do you think about,
Hey, Halder.
somebody goes batshit crazy and they turn out to be a pedo or something, I don't know what, assassinates the president, let's say, and we've had them on the show. Should I go back and nuke those shows?
That's up to you, dude. I mean, my decisions are my own. I'm
Because
not asking
I
any.
got a comment that said, "Oh, this person," and here's the article, which I'd already seen the article.
Oh,
Turned out to be, and you should probably take all that content down. I'm like, I'm not taking one video down. I've had YouTube take some down, but I've not taken one down now, and I don't know that I should start. Just because I
right,
didn't
right.
know this person's past history or what was going on in the
Well,
future.
I mean, I don't. No, I don't think that's got.
I
No,
just was asking your
that's a
opinion, what you thought.
that's a
That was
personal
Matt
thing.
Barr. He was talking about Fanta.
Yeah, it was
Powder
Matt Barr,
6480.
the
Uh,
living head wound. We had the world's shortest Twitter war. It was awesome. I won in under 3 hours. So.
well, I heard to get in the shower, which I did not do yesterday. Hence, I didn't probably smell the best. I didn't stink, but I didn't come on camera, I don't think. Or, well, I think I put a cap on. Anyway, I broke this
Hey,
little device off. Uh,
your little.
down comes out of the faucet. Up
Oh, okay, yeah. From the
comes
yeah.
out of the shower head.
Mm-hmm.
And it was coming out, and I said, "Well, I'm going to fix this." So I got it to come back out, but then since it's broke off, couldn't get the shower water anymore.
Right.
I should have finished my thing and then tried to fix it. So I didn't get a shower.
Probably. Yeah.
But now I have another bathtub up there, and then of course I have this shower back here, but I'm not going to use this. but I could in a pinch. It'd probably be
Hey,
better than the one I'm using now, which I just used.
LPDR Street Gang in the house. Hey, hey.
The shower head only comes out about a foot, if that much, and you can't angle it up. It's like you got to get right under it and do your business right, which is like right there at the handles almost. It does, you
Oh
can't
yeah,
even get
yeah.
the water to reach to the far end of the bathtub with
You don't
that.
have one of them things you can like
No,
stick
yeah,
on
with the cord.
the tub
Yeah,
with the little
no,
cord? Yeah.
no, I'm
Those.
gonna have to replace that if I'm gonna continue to use that one.
Yeah. Well, Mama
Which the
keeps
other
one
one needs
hand.
recocking anyway.
Yeah.
And
Mama always keeps one handy because
let
she does
PPR.
haircuts every now and again at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So she can just hook it right to the faucet of the sink, and but you can hook it to the bathroom faucet too, and just make it a handheld.
Yeah,
You know.
I guarantee you this one back here would be a lot better than the one upstairs.
Oh,
And
probably. But you don't want to
I
put a
didn't
bunch
have
of steam out
one
in that
reason
room.
I ran out of time yesterday. I didn't have a shower curtain up. It had a cloth thing, but it didn't have like the plastic to keep the water in,
Right, right. Yeah.
from going, which once I got it going, it was like, oh God, there's barely anything coming out.
No shit.
And like I said, you couldn't adjust it. I've got it torqued all the way up, and you can't. And it's got a stiff rod coming out of the wall. You can't adjust that any. It's pitiful. I'm gonna have to get a plumber over here to fix the main one that I use this week
You
to
can
get that.
find some pretty like flexible ones at like your local Home Depot or Menards or whatever, right?
Yeah,
That's what I did with mine
anything
because
would be better. I can't believe they put that shite in the house.
mm,
You
yeah, I
know,
grabbed one that actually has one of them handheld showers on it as an option, and
I want to got that heat cranking in here.
we can actually give the dog a bath now without her freaking out. She doesn't mind the
Mm-hmm.
little shower thing, so that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Now, if it was a sandblaster, coming out very
Well, yeah,
forceful,
no,
she'd
it's
probably like, oh, I don't like this.
yeah, no,
But
the little handheld one is pretty gentle, you know.
yeah, yeah. So you've been busy in between your show, which you can shield now.
Oh, well, thank you, everyone. If you haven't seen it, please head over to Shadowhawk Talks, Shadowhawk Backs channel, I think, and check out the High Noon today. We went over Arachna from, oh God, what's his name? It's Grandes. Carlos? God, let me break it back out real quick. I don't want to say the wrong name.
Why not? I do all the time.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't care.
Are you? I don't
Carlos,
what? I don't count.
Carlos, I said you don't care. Carlos
Oh,
Grande
okay.
is the artist. This cover was,
I'm like, why can't people have English American names? I don't get it. Oh,
and that cover there was actually done by Andrew Tarasov. So there's a couple of Russian guys working on this project. My God,
it's a communist book with a lot of booty.
Russian propaganda.
Really, the only thing I had wrong with the review, with nothing wrong with your review, but the story, it just seemed like, and maybe I would have to read it to get into the pacing of it. It seemed to resolve itself real quick. It's like, okay, battle over, let's resolve this thing, and boom, it was over. The experience was over.
Well,
And
yeah, I think if you actually had a chance to read it, as you
mm-hmm.
there's a lot of banter back and forth between the characters. There's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
there was
like,
dialogue.
yeah, there's a lot of background exposition, and then at the same time, the main character is having an inner dialogue with herself throughout the whole thing. So
See, if
it's
Mike
fairly,
would do as we did today on his mic stand, which he does a great job, but if he had people like, that chimed in like I and you and whatever we were discussing the different as you go through it, it
mhm.
would be, it's just funny. It's you definitely need to go watch it. I thought it was a good time,
Yeah, I
like
thought it was a great show today, man.
Apex
It
was
actually,
there, Omer, myself. I was
I
surprised
think
Elsie
we're,
was there, but
yeah, Omer was there. Yeah, I invited Elsie. I invited Mark. He sent me a message. Him and his wife wanted to watch a movie, so I can't fault him for that. Man, you got to spend time with the lady.
Oh, I
Uh,
get it. Yeah, yeah. But
but
those days are
yeah,
past for me.
I think I'm finally starting to kind of hit my stride. You know, for how the
Mhm,
show's
that's
gonna run
right.
a little bit. Uh,
Oh no.
if I could just do some drop-ins and stuff like that, have some little sound effects, I think I could really juice it up a little. So I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
start.
I mean, you know
But
something about editing. You could probably do that. Of course, it takes
yeah,
time.
I'd have to learn the program, but sure. I mean, it wouldn't take me too long.
Mhm, mhm.
You know,
The mud in your eye
I'm
like
like
a
you, dude.
Neil
It's just I
Gaiman
don't want to
pie.
learn new shit if I don't have to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
old John
amore.
H. Stevenson, Neil
The
Gaiman
mud
pie.
hits your
Oh,
eye like a Neil Gaiman pie. That's amore. Yeah, I got you.
that's just the
Little King
nasty.
D. Martin there, among others,
Oh,
did that song. Um,
yeah, dude. I guess Netflix canceled Gaiman too, man. They still were doing that Sandman show, and they said nope, no more. So yeah, he's been. Of course, he's old. He's got plenty of money. It's not
I've
like
been
it's gonna
watching
hurt him.
some HBO today and yes, last night.
Oh, yeah? I haven't watched HBO in God knows how long.
Well, I didn't watch the HBO. I watched this right here that used to be on HBO in the late 90s. Todd McFarlane's Spawn.
Oh, dude, I like that cartoon. I thought it was pretty well done.
3 seasons. Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, he starts out more superhero shoot it up type stuff, which was kind of been expected, and Todd talks about that in the special features. Uh, but it's always meant to be gothic, and he did the same thing in the comic book, where it was
No,
supposed to
well,
be like
the animated series was taken basically directly from the comic. So
yeah, but he said it was separate from the comic, you know.
uh, it had a little bit more. I mean, obviously, because it's a visual medium and you have more time with the episodic thing, you could
Mhm.
fill in more background and all
Yeah,
that,
I'm really
all
saddened
the
that they only
lore
got
stuff.
3 seasons out of it, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of coincided with, Image kind of just dropping off the face of the earth after, what was it,
Well, I
95,
mean, this
96.
was really after Image. Well, I mean, I guess it's
It was pretty
could have
much the end of it kind of coincided with the end of Image. It was pretty,
well, the
pretty close.
movie apparently was out at this, around this time,
Hmm.
or it come out.
Yeah, and it had flopped hard.
Okay. I mean, I guess
I mean,
not not
I saw it, but I was
not
not
like the
pleased with it.
unlike the Valiant picture with the Rock,
Oh,
Bloodsport.
no, that wasn't a rock. That was, what's his face? The other guy, Vin Diesel.
Oh, Van Diesel that did,
Yeah.
yeah, that did Pitch Black with the
Bloodshot.
gray
Yeah,
suit.
that dude, that flopped hard. No, the the
Yeah, that was because of COVID. But I mean, it was no good.
well,
I
yeah, it
have it
was
on
terrible
disc.
too. I mean,
It's horrible. Yeah.
yeah, I watched it. 'Cause I actually liked Bloodshot from Valiant back in the day. It was one of the few good books that they had at the time. I thought, and
Mhm.
I was
I
like,
read
this
some
might
of it.
yeah, it might
Uh,
actually be a cool action
John
movie.
Perlin did a lot of that artwork on that
Hmm
series.
they had Vin Diesel in it, right? So it could be a cool action movie. But God,
Triple
it sucked.
X, and he was in Fast and Furious.
I liked him. I liked him better in the what was it? What were those movies, honey? In the dark,
Pitch
uh,
Black. I just
Pitch
said.
Black. Yeah,
Mhm.
sorry, yeah, the
Yeah.
Pitch Black ones. Yeah,
Peter in the house. Hey, AKA Pad.
hey, I like
Actor
that.
Pad. Um. Yeah. This is the signature edition. It's got bonus material on it, and I'm watching the bonus material now. Uh,
Boner material. Yeah,
bonus material. I didn't say boner. You and
I'm
Omer,
sorry.
it's just amazing. You know. Uh,
Dude, I'm just having so much fun today. I can't help myself.
Well, it didn't sound like it earlier, and then you kind of did your show, and then you said you've
Well,
been busy after your
thing,
show.
things started a little rough, but
Hmm.
we ended up having a good show. And then, like I said, out of the blue, I got into the world's shortest Twitter war, which I won hands down. So it's fucking great.
Okay. All right.
Having a great day.
Well, that's good. I'm hearing the church bells over here
Oh,
today.
that's just Mama next door. Oh, and I
No,
had a
I
brake
really
light
am
on.
hearing the church bells over here
Oh,
because
oh,
I'm
oh! I
not
thought
that
you heard
far
the
from the Catholic Church.
Mama just clinked the plate a second ago. I thought you heard the ding off the plate.
No, this is ding, 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 yeah, they're going
Oh, you
off.
got okay. I didn't know you had a church that close by.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could. It's within walking distance.
Mm. Now my old apartment, a few blocks south of here, I was only like 3 blocks away from the church, so I heard them every Saturday and Sunday because it's a Catholic church with a school attached and all that. So they did Saturday services, Sunday services.
Mhm.
But I used to hear them all the time. But now that I'm just 3 blocks further north, I don't hear the bells anymore. But we're still close enough to hear all the sirens for the fire trucks. And
Anywhere you are in town, you hear the railways. But then, a decade or so ago, before I moved in here, I lived within about 100, maybe a little bit more, 100 feet away off the track. So I was getting that noise all the time, which was fine by me. It becomes background noise. You know, I feel so lost on YouTube today. Carrie says, tune into one comic show topic is Taylor Swift. Now this one talk off boners. What is going on?
it's a it's a fast world, Carrie. You got to keep up.
Yeah.
It's tough sometimes.
Never anger the Catholics. They might send Fembat after you. Okay.
Oh,
Is that going to
look
be
out!
part of the story? I have not reread Fembat. I do need to
Somebody's
probably
becoming a
reread it.
Templar. Oh shit!
Maybe I'll reread it tonight because after finishing Spawn and I started this. I think I started this last night and it's already finished,
Oh, you
except for
watched the whole
the
thing
special
already?
feature.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you were just saying you were just getting started with
No, I watched 3 seasons of this already.
it. Damn,
I binge watch.
binged
Let's
like
see
a
how
big
many
dog.
hours that was. 540 minutes.
Uh, divided by
500.
60. Uh, somebody do the math on that. Was it
Anyway,
about 8 hours? 8 hours or something like
is
that.
that all?
I think so.
I do that on standing on my head.
Yeah, no shit.
I once did 17 hours straight, but
During
man, it burned my
during a
eyes.
live stream.
I got sick afterwards, 17 hours straight.
Damn, what were
That's
you
a
watching?
lot. The Tom Hanks, I think it came out in 2004, From Earth to the Moon. It was
Oh
about the
wow.
space race.
Mm-hmm.
It was
And
fascinating.
you
I
just
thought
binge watched that entire thing.
17 hours, couldn't put it down
Wow,
on a
that's
Saturday.
crazy.
Went into Sunday with it. Hmm.
So your Sunday was shot.
Yeah, it was pretty much. Yeah, because I kind of got, wasn't feeling that great, and my eyes were definitely like for 3 or 4 days. And then I was doing this show at that time. I think. I mean, doing a lot of streaming, so it's like I probably had to cut back on that, because this, a lot of TV watching and a little bit of streaming goes a long way on drying your eyes out. At least it does mine,
Oh,
especially this time of year when you're running the heat in the house.
oh, dude, that's the thing. You run in the heat in the house and you walk outside in that cold, dry air. It's,
Hmm.
my skin is just like peeling off like a lizard. It's crazy.
Well, I won't call that our lizard representation today, but
No, no, it's not quite to that point.
yeah, during the wintertime, my skin gets very dry. Remembering Brandon Lee on his birthday, March February 1st, 1965. So he had me by a few months. But
Mm-hmm.
he passed away March 31st, 1993.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah,
Monday is the
he's
final
just
order cutoff
barely a
for
couple years
Vampirella
old.
number 675. Who knew that Vampirella had so many issues? 675 of Vampirella from Dynamite.
She's been going a long time, bro.
Well, they must have combined, you know, here's
I
the
think they can.
cosplay cover.
Yeah, I think when Dynamite bought it out from whoever had it last, they just continued the numbering. So, which I think was a good idea.
And then the Virgin cover
So
here.
they're still doing model covers, but I see it's
Yeah.
a new model from back in the day, which
Mm.
of course I would expect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
The
they
girl who
age
used
out.
to do it in the '90s was really pretty. I think she ended up marrying somebody. She might have married.
See, I
Shit, I can't
vaguely
think of her
heard
name.
about the plane crash.
Dude, two
I've,
of them.
I've noticed it on social media. Well, they say that there's evidence that they were brought down on purpose, but whatever. Conspiracy theories, it's what they call it.
Yes.
Elizabeth Sladen, this would have been her 79th birthday. You may not recognize her, but she was, can you recognize her from this photo? Shadowhawk?
Um,
Is this
her
her
face
later in
looks
life?
familiar. I couldn't tell you from what was she, Doctor Who or
Okay, wait a
something?
minute. Let me show you a younger picture.
Oh, why do I know that face? Adventures in Babysitting? No. Who is this girl? That
Companion to Tom Hanks. Not Tom Hanks, Tom Baker.
Tom Baker.
Doctor
Okay,
Who. Yeah,
was that Sarah Jane? Nah, it's not Sarah Jane.
Tom Hanks. Yeah, yeah, Sarah Jane. Hmm.
Really? Okay,
Yep,
that's why I knew
Sarah
who that
Jane.
was.
Yeah.
Yes, Julie Strain
Uh,
was the original Vampirella model.
Elizabeth Sladen, she
Yeah, they
passed
were
away a
Julie.
few years ago. Would have been her 79th birthday today.
Yeah, I was talking about the '90s model for Vampirella Apex. She ended up marrying one of the comic book creators. I forget which one it was.
I have some of those issues.
Hmm.
Uh, Breaking news, former senior advisor to the Federal Reserve, John Rogers, has been arrested for leaking trade secrets to China.
Whoa. Now,
That's
was
kind of
this
a
the
big,
guy that was in charge under Biden? It's not the new guy.
probably, yeah.
Okay.
They're sliding with Tom
Ah, yeah.
Baker.
That's why I recognized her.
She had her own series before she passed away, which was like four, and really that last season was about about 4.5 seasons, which
Really?
was Doctor Who related.
Huh.
In fact, there was a couple of doctors show up in that series. Um,
That's cool. I had no
Look
idea
at
she had
these
her
little
own.
cuties. This is supposed to be Godzilla. So here's your lizard, although it looks more like what's the porpoise of it or the dolphin.
Godzilla eat like 8 schools of fish all at once.
At least it's not magenta colored.
Exactly.
It's
I was
blue.
gonna say at least he doesn't have the pink of fire.
Hmm. Look at the Hydra and Mothra. Look at Mothra.
Great hat and scarf. Apex. Is that Mecha Godzilla?
And the Hydra. I don't know that one that looks like a robot. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Oh, that's I can't think of his name now.
The
Mecha
other one
Mega.
had blades. The one with the visor had blades that came out and everything.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. And the phone calls again. But
Mecha Godzilla. It
yeah,
probably
okay.
was supposed to be a cutesy Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah,
Mothra
I'm
just
not
looks like a
sure.
brown turd.
Yeah.
Uh, when it hits the
Oh
fan,
man.
America's population centers will explode in violence, looting, and total breakdown of law and order. It's a theory put forth by numerous survival and relocation specialists, and one that makes complete sense if you consider what happens in a truly serious collapse like scenario. If you want to have any chance of surviving a worldwide catastrophe event by avoiding the hordes that will be searching for critical resources in its aftermath, then check out the map to get a visual reference of the areas you want to stay away from. Blue equals bad. And I noticed there was no blue areas in Arkansas. And it doesn't look like there's a lot of blue areas where you're at, Shadowhawk.
Nope, ain't no blue areas by me. Everybody's fucking armed to the teeth up here. Ain't nobody going around
I'm
fucking with
surprised
anybody
there's
else.
not more blue on this map, to tell you the truth.
Nope.
There is some blue there in Hawaii on
That's the thing
one.
here is you have to make sure you're prepared because if it comes down to it, you got to go foraging like fucking the stupid TV shows and shit. You're
Right.
gonna be fucked, man. Because the first house you go to, they're gonna be armed to the teeth, and you're all gonna die.
Hey, Gable.
Hey, okay, we'll finish up, my brother.
Yeah, you've got to be able to, uh, you know, get the resources and be able to keep them. Uh, two
Yeah.
men,
Well, and like I said, fend for
two men
yourself. Make sure you.
led a team of 80 people, spent 5 years collecting 1.2 million golden orb spiders, milked them for their
Uh,
silk, and created the rarest textile on earth, a golden silk cape.
okay. Why? Why?
Just
Why?
to say they did. I know it's
Uh,
seems like a lot of trouble for that cape,
Whoever that designer is should be taken into a public square and beaten, and then stoned to death.
Yeah, no, unless he
In
can
Minecraft.
turn it around and, you know, sell it
I
for
suppose you could
yen.
use it to catch some bugs. I don't
Here's a
know.
little cutie. This almost looks like Abby. And that's the only reason I show it.
That ain't scaring me.
She likes to be vacuum cleaned, I guess. Get my belly. That's the way she is. She's spotted on her belly and all around.
Yeah, that does look like Abby.
Hmm. Although I don't think my dog would do that. And they bobbed the tail off that dog.
Yeah, Abby still got the full length tail.
Yeah, she's got the tail. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I know
she
it's
got a
like
beautiful.
a thing that they do with certain breeds, but I never have cared for
Hey,
the
Mike.
bobtails so much. Hey, Mike.
I doubt it's bulletproof Apex.
Could be, but you never know. Uh,
Yeah.
It might catch the bullet, and not let it go through, but it's still, you'd probably feel it anyway.
Godzilla minus one has been nominated for 4 Saturn Awards: Best International Film, Best Director, Best Screenwriter, and Best Visual Effects.
Cool. Good movie.
Hmm.
If you haven't
It
seen it,
just
go
keeps
check
on
it out.
rolling with that movie.
Yeah.
One of my
There's a
favorite,
million more
probably my
seasons.
favorite Frazetta character, Jaguar God. This was
Yeah.
one of Frazetta's,
That was Glenn
covers.
Danzig, I think, was financing
Right.
that company. Yeah.
Yeah, he published that. I collected that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those. He did Oh God, what's his name? The dude with the helmet and the on the horse.
Oh,
Death, no,
yeah,
Death. What the heck's the name of it?
yeah,
Forgot a piece.
death. Somebody help us out.
Death Dealer.
We all know what you
Yeah,
mean.
it was Death Dealer. Yeah. But yeah, he did a bunch of those as well as Jaguar guy. Uh, Pretty cool stuff.
What are you watching? Oh, Doctor Who. Yeah, kind of forgot that part. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, he's currently on season 6, episode 36. Only 1 million more seasons to go. Well, not maybe not that many.
yeah,
Uh,
almost.
but now, are you watching those on BritBox? Where are you getting all these? I have them on disc. You know, most of them are the American. I do have some of the PAL. Uh, you know, I'm
It
going to
was
show
not
this just because it's cool, and it's a cool lizard representation too.
for Lorenzo.
There you go,
That's
Lorenzo. That's a badass looking lizard now.
that's pretty neat.
I assume it's a lizard.
Some species, I imagine.
BritBox is about the only place that I know that, has the seasons of Doctor Who on it.
Uh, yeah, I watched all the Tom Baker stuff. I have no desire to watch the rest.
Gary Martin says those who missed out on still can still purchase my 130-page art book. I know you got this, Shadowhawk, crammed with
Oh yeah,
eye-popping
beautiful.
illustrations. Mail info, ink art at earthlink.net.
And Gary does everything with a brush. To see some
With
of
a
the detail
brush.
he
Yeah.
does, it's insane, dude. And I don't know how he does it. It's incredible.
Lots of practice, lots of time, and
And a
you
really, really
get
steady
proficient, you know. Oh yeah, definitely.
hand.
This one here almost reminds me if Brian Bolland had drew it, had
Mm,
done it. It's just kind of got that feel to me. Because besides Alex Ross, probably Brian Bolland brings a realism, you know, into comics that few
yeah.
artists do. I really like his stuff. I have ever since Camelot 3000, but he's come a long way from Camelot
Oh,
3000 and even his British stuff that he did before that.
yeah, yeah.
He's come a
You've gone a
long
long
way.
way from that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I remember Camelot 3000. Way back, what was it? Late 80s?
The
Mid
Road
80s?
to Hell, Carlsbad Caverns, National Park, New Mexico. Yeah,
Oh,
the Road to Hell. A lot of twists and turns in that thing.
yeah. Must be a very steep downhill grade there. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Can you imagine having brake problems?
Yeah, that's going to be bad.
Yeah. I have, just to let you
Whoops,
know, I
crap.
have some of my audio. I don't know why, but
What's up with your audio? Are we echoing?
it's very light. It's very light on my end. I may have to find my other pair of earbuds and try
Oh,
those.
my audio?
Huh? I think it's on
I'm
my
very.
end, brother.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Oh, don't worry about it. I just thought I would inform you.
Death Dealer, yes. Thank you, PBR Street Gang.
Death Dealer. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't think of Death Dealer to, you know, save my
Yeah,
life.
that's what happens when you get older. I
On
know
the
the damn
spot.
name, it just wasn't there when I needed it. But anyway, yeah, those were some pretty cool comics. They just, I don't know what happened. They didn't last very long, or it was right at the end of the comic boom, I guess, when they started coming out. So
I've, I've kind of got a I want Gary Martin to do a crowdfunded reprint of the art of comic book inking. I'd back it day one. Internet Archive. Okay.
Did you get his the Gary
So
Martin art book, Helder?
you're not up to Pertwee yet, right? You're still on Patrick Troughton, right? Either that or just right into Pertwee. I don't know what you're having for dinner, Shadowhawk, but I have a suggestion, although it's kind of hard to prepare.
Okay. Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Sea roach is one of the most challenging foods in the world. Sea roaches not only carry a large number of deadly viruses, but also taste like men's underwear that hasn't been washed for 3 months. Before cooking this delicacy, experienced chefs will wash the sea roach thoroughly and then use...
How did they know that it tastes like? Did somebody actually taste old underwear? I mean,
Apex is hot dog.
Men's underwear that hasn't been washed for 3 months.
Really? I mean,
God.
It tastes like men's underwear.
What's wrong with people?
Have we got somebody in the audience that's actually tried that? I'm just wondering. Just thinking out of the box.
See, this is the question. Remember, I asked you this. Like the first person that ever ate a lobster, it had to be like eating this, right? They look fucking alien. You gotta be extremely hungry to eat something that looks like that just right out of the gate.
I know, right? I mean, and then how many people have to die to figure out?
Till you learn how to prepare it properly.
Exactly.
Before cooking this delicacy, experienced chefs will wash the sea roach thoroughly and then use scissors to dissect them along their abdomens. This part of the process must be done carefully because sea roach often harbor large bacterial tumors in their abdomens, and one small mistake could cause the tumor to rupture. After removing the intact tumor, the sea roach are steamed at high temperatures, and a little green onion is added to remove the fishy odor. Meanwhile, prepare vegetables to accompany the sea roach. The cooked roach are then diced, and the edible meat inside is extracted. Despite their alien-like appearance, cockroach meat is tender and reportedly more delicious than top-grade tuna. Next, the tender meat is stir-fried until it absorbs the aroma of the tomatoes, then promptly removed from heat. It is served with delicious Italian pasta. The tender and juicy fish meat tastes like cheese, while the tangy tomato sauce coats the noodles evenly. Take a gentle bite, and I bet you'll toss your Wellington steak. Would you like to give it a try?
How about no? Dario in the house. Doc told me he tried undies before. Okay. Cooking a giant crustacean. Yeah. Yeah, you can probably get a copy from him. You know, he comes up with another book. We'll try and have him back on. He did come on a couple times. Rex, why? Just why? Yeah, I will keep my steak. Yes, I agree, because it's interesting. No one's probably ever seen a sea roach before.
No, I didn't need to.
I've seen it, but I didn't know that you could eat them. And how did they figure out that there's? Oh, you don't want to burst the tumor and blah blah. You know,
oh God,
bacteria.
Yeah. Well, I mean it's probably like taking the guts out of anything. You want to be careful not to let them break, because usually, like even in a deer, you hit that bladder or whatever, that pee gets all over the meat. You're done.
Now you liked this yesterday. I believe it was yesterday I played it, so I'm going to play it again for you.
All right, as long as this wasn't something that got us struck. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Stupid bitch.
Overkill.
Super chubby.
RPG.
He just
so
backs
funny.
out of the room. Okay, I'm up.
He's like, no, I don't think so.
That's too good. Oh shit. So what you got going on tonight, Rex? What do you got? Oh, you said you made a big old batch of spaghetti. I imagine you'll be eating that for a while.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it, actually.
Really? Damn.
Well, I mean, there might be a couple more servings, you know. But yeah, I'm almost done with it.
Nice.
And I had some regular elbow noodles that I put in there with it, and actually the spaghetti came in afterwards. I think the spaghetti you were thinking about, I've already eaten, and I made some
Oh,
more.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Damn.
Because I had planned, you know, a couple of spaghetti dinners.
No care. I hadn't seen the rumors, but I like Matthew Lillard. That'd be cool if he was in there.
Swamp Demon. I've seen an art piece from that. I think I have a Swamp Demon comic. Yeah, I think I actually have one of those. Have I read it? No.
I don't think I've read one of those or even seen one. So.
Elbow noodles that work dead kind of food. That is, yeah.
Walking Dead.
Apparently, there's a thing called a bunny harvestman, and it's absolutely horrible. It looks like this.
What? Okay, that is not real.
You say it isn't because it's never crawled into bed with you, but
come on, they're just putting faces on things with AI now.
Okay. You know,
you know me, I'm cynical as hell, dude, when it comes to this internet stuff.
I know. It's
hell, I could be AI for all you know.
It could be. No sauces here. No ketchup, no sauce, no mayo for sure.
No ketchup, no mayo, never.
Mm-hmm. An aquarium full of French fries. 100 liters of fries versus Guy.
100 liters of fries.
You better get out of here.
He's got a footprint. He's filling up with fries. 100 liters of French fries.
Hours in, he's halfway there.
He's at 6 hours. I mean, 3/4 of the patient, right? This guy's insane.
9 hours.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he died shortly afterwards, right?
He still had a few. He still had a few at the bottom. It looked like a handful.
I think he got them all, man. Oh, good lord!
You do. Okay, well, let's watch it. Not the whole thing again, but
no.
Right here at the end, if you'll look. Now, what is that? Crumbs?
Oh, maybe.
On the right?
Probably a big pile of salt, dude. Imagine how much salt fell off them French fries while he was eating them.
Well, do you really think he took 9 hours to eat all those straight?
No, it was probably fucking, camera magic. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about, fish tank full of fries. That's a lot, man. If you think about that, that's probably at least a bag of tomatoes.
1,000 liters? Is that what he said? Or 100 liters? 100 liters.
liters.
Still, that's
Mhm.
a fucking shit ton of potatoes, dude. There's no way you can put that in your body. I
About 20 pounds of potatoes.
I just don't see it, man. Maybe, a good portion of that, like a third of it, but your stomach can only expand so much.
I agree. Did you get your Downcast 4?
Oh yeah, did you not see my post?
No.
I got the. Thought I showed it the other day. No, I wasn't on the other day. That's right.
Did you get
Yeah.
all the trading cards?
Yep, they're on the back there.
Shelby
Ooh,
Robertson cover,
I got the Shelby Routes.
Virgin cover. I love that. Yeah.
Painted Virgin. Yeah, baby. There's the trading cards, bookmark. All the
Looks like
goodness.
metallic trading card.
Yeah, very shiny. The shiny. So I like it. We'll read that. I gotta read number
And
3
that's
again.
on my
Before.
comic exclusive.
Yes, that was a fun mic. I think there were only 50 of them made.
90.
So, 90, okay.
Unless he cut it off. There was 90 made available. I don't know if it's
Okay,
still
there was
up.
90 made available? Okay. I couldn't remember. I thought it was 50, but 90.
I
If
think
you
it's
say
still
90,
up over there. I haven't checked, but I think it's still up.
Shit ton of starch. Yeah, you ain't kidding me, but hey, Dario, what's up, Glacier Mountain?
New X Plus North American Corp Toho 30 centimeter series Mega Godzilla 1974 black version. Limited edition will be released in May for $199.90.
Ooh, it's not terrible. It's not great.
Black version.
Pretty stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd want the chrome version. We'll go with the more traditional. It is kind of cool though. He looks good black.
It looks like they'd have to. Does he come with the full tail extension? It looks like he might, but it looks cut off there.
Yeah, there's probably another piece that you clip in or what,
Piece,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might even be multiple ones to have it, twisting different directions or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much articulation you can get with that thing.
Nah, yeah, it's always a question.
Can you tell me who played Frankenstein in this picture? I know who it is, but do you know?
Let me see. That one looks like the Bela Lugosi version.
It is Bela Lugosi. Yep.
Yep. One of my least favorite Frankenstein.
Action figures have gone up over 200% in the last 10 years, Apex Comics says.
Woohoo! I got a gold mine I'm sitting on.
And that was your Wolfman, your werewolf representation. Just to let you know.
Well, I think there's no werewolf representation. That was Frankenstein.
Just a tiny detail of the superhero spectacular in our story. I don't know if JD or Levi posted this. It's Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1 begins crowdfunding this Memorial Day weekend, Friday, May 23rd.
Oh, cool.
This is Levi's artwork. A lot of characters there. 1, 2, 3.
Damn, got some details up in there.
10.
Bro, yeah, there's a
lot. 12. I'm counting 12 or more. Well, it's hard to tell.
Pretty good passel of them.
Uh-huh. Some of Levi's work there. Galaxy Memorial Park.
Heroes and villains.
And Jason knocked it out of the park with this page. Sign up today, InkSpot says. This is Frog G.
Love me some Frog G.
Jason Bascom.
Oh, I saw this earlier. That's cool.
eating that many fries, you know that guy had one hell of a dump and then promptly had a heart attack. PBR says.
Exactly, Peter.
Yeah, when ink spots get done coloring all that, since we're
Oh,
on the
absolutely.
subject of spiders, Goliath tarantulas. Have you ever seen a
Tarantulas
Goliath
are.
tarantula? This is not it, by the way. This is just for comparison.
Mm.
Oh, as big as a dinner plate. Look at that thing.
Damn. That's a big one. No, thank you.
Yeah, no thank you. They actually found a species of spider in Laos as big as this a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
As big as a dinner plate. I've not seen it, but they said
There's
it was as
rumors
big as
of
a dinner
ones that have been spotted, like in the Amazon jungle and shit, that are the size of small dogs.
Yeah, they'll eat your dog.
Yeah, they'll eat you. What do you mean your
X-Men
dog?
went up against Godzilla, but so did Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
Although I've not seen any of these at my local comic book shop.
I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Not that I've been to my comic book shop that much. Godzilla versus Fantastic Four #1, King of the Monsters, homage variant cover from James Herron.
Alrighty.
Here's some of that artwork I had. I showed this the other day, but that was just the first page. The Burn Avenger heads.
Oh, the head? Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You had Gyrick there, and you had Jarvis and the Bride of Ultron, which I really like. But now here's some more of the founding members. Giant Man and Goliath, swordsman, yeah. There's some of those characters on a t-shirt.
Ooh, look at Apex. He's fancy. He's got 2 LCS. Living in a big city. Fancy lad.
October 1980, you could have purchased these. That was a good year. You had Avengers 200, George Perez cover, and you had X-Men where Cyclops is leading. That's classic. You had Salem. Is it Salem? Yeah, Salem 7. I just watched them in that animated Avengers show.
Okay.
And what if the Hulk had become a barbarian? That's an out there story.
Oh, yeah.
But now this was the month that they had that Toys R Us shopping spree banner across there.
Yeah, it was all. I think it might have been
The
like
whole
the whole.
line.
Yeah, but it might have been like the whole Christmas season or something, or right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It was more than a month, I think.
I don't know. I like Scott McGuire on Nightwing. Here's some of his Daredevil covers when he was on Daredevil. I like Scott McCloud stuff.
Yeah, what year?
He actually did something for Relentless Tin Soldier. And
this is when, yeah, he was in the like the blue armored suit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There toward the end.
Some of his. I was one of the few people that actually kind of liked that suit.
Like the blades, yeah. It was the 90s. More pouches, more everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pouch me up, Batman.
Here's a close-up of one.
Carrie says Path of the Pale Rider launches tonight live on Lori Calcaterra's YouTube channel. Yes, I've heard very good things about Path of the Pale Rider.
PBR says Lugosi, Chaney, and Karloff each did one movie as the other's character.
Yeah, it was cool, wasn't it? I think it was just because, like, one of them was busy doing another movie at the time, so they just got one of the other big three and went, okay, you're Frankenstein.
Isn't that a Kickstarter? Path of the Pale Rider, or whatever.
Yes, I think it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I haven't backed them yet.
Since I bought, well, I did have that up there. Since I bought that comic store out, I got a lot of Jim Valentino's Guardians of the Galaxy. I do not have that a middle upper one that has Captain Universe though. Might have to look into getting that issue. Seemed like a fun read at the time.
I don't know. I missed all those somehow.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any of those Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe I think I saw them at the store a couple of times, but I just never. I had so much other stuff I was reading, I never picked them up.
I like the artwork. I like I said the other day, I got a lot of these, holographic covers of Spidey that came out on sort of the anniversary. Here's the first appearance of the Spider armor.
Oh, yes, I got that one.
Picture really didn't do it justice because it's got a webbed, green holographic background. Thunderbolts. I got a few, but not a bunch of Thunderbolts. I'd like to get some more Thunderbolts, actually. Some of this looks pretty good.
Was that the mail-in year Thunderbolts, or?
I doubt it. It's probably earlier. I mean, it's probably later than this. This is like Mark Bagley.
I don't think I've got any of them either, but I heard him talking about it the other day. He said he's got 2 trade paperbacks out from Marvel of Thunderbolts. That's all his.
So he should get he should get a royalty then. Right?
Oh, I'm sure he does. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure he, still gets paid for it. Especially if they show up in movies and stuff like that. Now, DC is better about it than Marvel. Sometimes Marvel, you gotta really fight with them if you want to get paid. So, but from what Shane and Ethan say, man, they get paid for everything that they did. Green Lantern and Superman and all that stuff.
I heard DC was better on the royalty, thing, but that's just what I've heard Ethan say in the past,
Well, I've heard a lot of different artists that used to be, big 2 guys have said the same thing. Yeah, DC's way better than Marvel.
I was taking groupings and putting on my X of like books, when they release these, of course, in the Bronze Age, Silver Age, really 12 centers. And then comparing it to like, like this, more modern.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different on the coloring,
Oh, yeah.
Just it's just interesting to look at these different, or something from the 80s here, which a lot of this probably had the same inker, colorist rather.
Right.
So there's going to be,
Yeah, there's been a lot of evolution, especially in color.
It's interesting just to see the different ages here and how things were colored, though. I've got quite a few of those Spider-Men that have like Jay Lee covers. Got some interesting stuff out of it. There's another one of those silver inked hologram issues. Or was cheap on royalties. Again, how do you know that? Yeah, Mark Bagley artwork. Thanks for dropping that. Sign up. I don't do Kickstarter either. Probably my next one to back is Pencils Down, Shadowhawk. So just so that I can see the splash page with Devil Flyer in it, you know.
There you go. Yeah, you're
Call
in there. You
me
better get a
egotistical,
copy.
you know, that and support, you know, because I didn't get Smokes the Fox. I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't ruled it out, but, you know.
Justin's awesome, bro. He's a good dude. Back to Smoke
Oh,
the Fox,
absolutely.
Weaponized Werewolf, all the little Cushy figures that he did.
Mm-hmm.
I think I backed Pencils Down like 3 times now.
Either today or yesterday was Clark Gable's birthday. It was posted 14 hours ago, so I don't know if they meant it for yesterday or today. There he is with Ava Gardner. Love Ava Gardner.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and there you go. Gone with the wind shot.
Yeah. Oh, Red, whatever would I do?
Yeah, you're not thinking Carol Burnett skit, are you? No. You remember that one though? Elizabeth Sladen's birthday, as we said, she went from 1973 to 1983. 2006 to 2010, Sarah Jane Adventures, 2007 to 2010, and did other things as well. I didn't know she was in Doom Watch. That's interesting. Believe I have Doom Watch in there somewhere.
I don't know what Doom Watch
I
is.
saw it the other day. You are doomed. 1972, though. I mean, I just like that Bronze Age coloring, man. Look at that. Of course, Neil Adams covers. It doesn't, you know, on most of those. It doesn't hurt, does it? Some of the nicest Avenger covers to be done, actually. Neil Adams. There's a couple there that aren't Neil Adams, but for by and large, they're mostly Neil Adams.
Good looking stuff.
He was doing the Kree Skrull War, you know. He kind of did the Kree Skrull War.
Doom Wolf. Is that his name, Rex? Or Apex? Doom Wolf?
Doom Watch?
Doom
It was
Wolf?
a movie?
Oh, I don't know what Apex is talking about then.
Good fun? I never know what he's talking about either. Good fun or dog abuse? That thing looked like a deer. He takes off running.
Freaked him out. No shit. He's scared of him.
He about falls over.
Poor little thing. Oh, it's just me. Funny, but me.
Okay. Not dog abuse? Okay.
No, I'd rather abuse people with head wounds.
Ron Friend's birthday yesterday. 64 years old. Ron Friends.
Damn, he's getting up there.
Mm-hmm. Here's a picture of him. I've never seen a picture of Ron Friends. Some of his artwork there. There's Ron Friends, I guess, with Klaus Janson inks for sure. You can tell. That one's went up in value.
Oh, probably.
They used to have it. Not anymore. Actually, that was a facsimile cover because I just saw that it was $3 and something. Rebound number 2 officially live on Kickstarter. Just to let you know.
All right.
Again. I know you like some Psylocke from the X-Men. So there's your Psylocke from the X-Men. Bam!
I like both. I like Psylocke, and I liked her as Betsy Braddock as well. Before she got all sexy, I still liked her.
Here's a nice piece with Wolverine.
That's cool. Black and white, yeah. Who did that one?
Yeah, that's Jim Lee, 2025.
Jim Lee, okay. I was gonna say,
this year from Jim Lee.
Oh, that's this year?
Yeah, okay. This year.
Look, Jim actually giving a shit again. How about that? Way to go, Jim.
I wouldn't readily identify that as his work, really.
I would have thought it was like old X-Men Silvestri at first, dude. Wow, cool. All right, Jim. Bravo, young man. Stop stealing wives and start drawing more X-Men.
Wow. Scarlet Fever.
Hail Scarlet Fever. How you doing, Scarlet? Love this panel. That book. That's right at the beginning of the Dark Phoenix saga. It's so good.
He put on a few pounds to get that shot.
Yeah. Plunging through the levels.
Walt Simonson finished that big Serta piece. Check that out, man. That thing's huge too.
Oh no!
Can't wait till that gets colored and you can really bring out detail.
That is
he put
insane.
Hours and hours into that thing.
That's crazy.
Hey, Crooked Painter.
Who's this character? Who's the big guy?
That's from Thor. That's like Serta, I think.
Oh, okay. Damn. That's wild.
It's huge. It's it would take all this space up back here. It's huge. It's big.
Oh, he painted it like on a big ass canvas, or drew it on a big ass.
Drew it and inked it. Yeah.
Cool.
He says it's brush pens that he used, a little Pro White here and there. It's 61.5 by 41.75.
So 5 by not quite. 5 by about 3.5 feet. 3.5 by 5. Yeah, that's
this
a big
is likely the final post for this piece. I was able to get a scan of the entire drawing. I had to down res it in order for it to post, and you'll see it. We'll see it come out. So I don't know.
Wow, cool. That's crazy.
Joe Frankenstein 3 had its closeout party. Did you check any of that, or?
I saw it. I already backed Joe. So.
Yeah. Okay.
I back everything Graham does.
Black Phantom's Holy Terror #2. Introducing Gremlin. A character called Gremlin.
Yes, sir. Saw this.
Nice looking cover. It looks like looks like a fun book,
I got the first one, got the little standee and everything.
Yeah, I did too. The standee's right up here.
Nice art, good looking book with the nice.
We had Chad on once.
Yeah, Chad Townsend, right? Is it Townshend or Townsend? It's something like that.
Townsend. Townsend. Yeah, just like Townsend.
Yeah, Townsend.
Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Fooey, quicker than a human eye. Charlton Comics came out with him in the 70s. I might have one Hong Kong Fooey Charlton in my collection. Maybe one.
I think I got a couple. I got a
Proofs
bunch
are
of
back in, says Noah from NTM Comics. That's Mavericks, Judgment of Doom.
Cool.
Remember, that's been up
Yeah,
there
yeah,
like
yeah.
a couple years, but he's got the proofs in, he says.
And that's what was it, Joshua? Was that his name, Josh? Or is that Noah? Getting confused again.
I guess it's it's
guess.
Noah from
Okay, it's Noah.
who posted it.
There you go. All
right. Check out Pencils Down. We're just 778 away from unlocking our next stretch goal, the Dark Angel sticker. So I know Fanta's going to want that.
Yeah.
It's up on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, and Fund My Comic.
How many backers is he at right now? Can you see?
What platform?
Oh, I forget. Yeah, he's anyway, I forget what it was. He was trying to hit.
Well, I'm going to cover all three. So let's just take a comparison like we did with Leviathan, which was Mike Barron's.
I was just saying.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see because on Mike Barron's Leviathan, Fund My Comic was outperforming Indiegogo on that project by several thousand.
No, so let's say there was some kind of thing that Justin was pushing to get like a week or so ago, a week and a half, maybe two, and so I was the guy that pushed him over the top on that one. So now we're on our way to the next one. Congratulations, Justin. Rock on, brother.
Well, over on Indiegogo, he's got 152 backers, $6,054. So right at a little over.
Might have been the 6,000 mark or something maybe. And I contributed again to because it was like 59.98 or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember what the goal was he was trying to reach, but I went ahead and backed him again just to push him over the top.
I hate Kickstarter. I don't.
Yeah, Indiegogo sucks nowadays too. Go to Fund My Comic, people, where it's owned by creators and it's created.
Well, I had it up here and then it changed screens on me, and it's like,
And it's designed to work with.
I don't know if it's finished yet or what. Okay, here, let's see. 8 backers over on Kickstarter, $162.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Thus far.
I mean, that's what happens. Most CG people are not going to be backing on Kickstarter. So
Fund My Comic. Fund My Comic. Pencils Down. 1 backer, $6. But it's funded because he put the goal at $1, and that's where I'll be back.
Okay, when did you launch it on Fund My Comic? It must be new, right?
Raised in 7 days, so a week ago.
Okay. Well, maybe that was me that backed. No, because I got my backer number 1 on Sim's book. I finally got number 1, right?
Oh, I knew you did. Yeah.
Woohoo! It only took me almost 8 years.
Yeah, no doubt. This
7.5 years in, I finally get a backer number 1
cover. You don't see very many with panels like this for a cover.
Hey, Eric. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, no, you don't see a whole lot of panel covers anymore.
And I bet you the same panel work is inside the book. They probably did that for economical reasons.
Yeah, they probably just recreated it for the cover, right?
Well, it does represent what's inside.
You can't complain that it's lying to you about what the content is. Because I hate when they do they used to do those bullshit covers where it was like a complete teaser of some kind of battle, and then you never saw anything that happened on the cover in the book. It didn't last very long because I don't think it was.
I just wish the quality wasn't so bad on the Charltons. When you're now.
Yeah, dude, it's hard to keep them in nice shape.
Mobius Daredevil. I was surprised he He kind of looked like Captain Canute with those white gloves on. That's kind of an odd
Oh,
choice.
yeah, that's different. All right, say something, Rex. I
Yeah,
think we're
I
starting.
haven't seen him do much besides Silver Surfer.
I'll be back in a minute. We're starting to echo here. Be right back.
Really, I didn't hear it. He never asked. Picture of Cecil there. Cecil doesn't look like his comic book anymore. We were talking about that the other day. The Wonder Years premiered 37 years ago in 1988. 1976, Roller Coaster by Ohio Players reached #1 on the Billboard 100. And in 1961, 3M introduced its transparent Scotch tape, which, 3M magic tape is the thing to get, not the Scotch tape, but for all your collecting needs. If you tape your boards and bags, if you tape the bags to your comics, I highly recommend magic tape. Nothing else. Don't get the Scotch tape. But Scotch tape goes back all the way back to 1961. 1983, Def Leppard released Photograph. Time magazine, this was pretty wild header there with Flip Wilson, TV's first black superstar. Okay. Flip Wilson was big, for sure. Welcome back, Shadowhawk.
Back in black.
January 31st, 1958, the first successful American satellite, Explorer 1, was launched into orbit. And I got a little King Kong representation. There you go, from People magazine, the Jessica Lange version.
Oh yeah, I like the Jessica Lange version.
Did you ever see that version of the movie? You did, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had the poster of that movie on my wall back in the mid-70s.
Yeah, Jessica. Oh, I did too. Yeah, I had that poster
Well,
where
he
it
had the
looked like
jet
he
in
was
one.
dropping a rocket instead of a
Yeah,
jet.
he had. Yeah, he
Yeah.
had like the jet rocket thing in one hand, and then
Yeah, I
he
never
was on.
got that. I
But
was like, "What is this?"
was he? He was standing on the Empire State Building still on that one because
No,
there's a
he was
layer.
no.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was straddling the Twin Towers, right?
The Twin Towers. He had
Yeah,
one
yeah,
foot on
that's
one
right.
and one foot on the other.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had that on my wall for dude, years.
In 1982, Kathleen Dirts, the 29-year-old wife of real estate heir Robert Dirts, disappeared from her home in South Salem, New York. In 2021, Robert Durst was charged with Katie's murder, but died before the trial could begin. Katie's body has never been found.
Well, what did he die of?
I don't know.
Shit. We get no closure whatsoever on this story.
I know, right? Yeah. 1981, The Tide is High by Blondie reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Debbie
I wouldn't
Harry
say
in
that was one of her
1981.
best songs.
Oh,
The
she was so hot.
tide is high.
81, that was prime Debbie Harry.
1968, after years of Johnson administration claiming progress in Vietnam, communist forces launched the largest offensive, the Vietnam War, known as the Tet Offensive. Viet Cong forces were even able to penetrate the grounds of the U.S. Embassy in Saigon. Yeah, lie to the American people and see what it gets you. Homicide, Life on the Street, premiered 32 years ago. Did you ever watch Homicide on NBC? I never did.
No, never.
Final Destination 2 premiered in theaters 22 years ago, back in 2003.
Wow, is it that long ago already? Holy shit.
January 31st was Jackie Robinson's birthday. Major League Baseball player, born in 1919. Family Guy premiered 26 years ago on Fox and back in 1999. And here's a treat you might have ate: peanut butter boppers from 1986. I can't say that I've ever tried these, but I would.
Peanut
I'd rather
butter.
have that than say sea roach.
God,
Peanut butter boppers looks
I
like kind of like a
vaguely,
granola popper.
yeah, vaguely remember those, but I don't think I ever had them.
I don't think I've ever even seen those, but they look good.
Yeah, and it might be just reminding me of something else too. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever had them.
King Kong
But I do like peanut
1976.
butter.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought Jessica Lange was kind of hot too at the time.
Dude, Jessica Lange still hot all the way up until just a few years ago. I was watching her in American Horror Story. She's in her
Uh,
60s, dude, and she's still hot.
Jessica Savage. Um, Let me show you the pictures of her and I'll tell you her story. Uh, she looks familiar to me. Was she an American
Savage.
broadcaster?
Savage. Yeah, Jessica Savage. She used to
Well,
be,
what did she do?
I forget what channel she was on, but I think she was like an anchor girl on a major news network.
Yeah, I was surprised by this one. But it looks like maybe NBC girl. But anyway, she was born February 1st in 1947. So today's her birthday. Was one of the first women late 70s through the 80s to anchor an evening network news broadcast
See, there you go.
alone. She passed in 1983 at age 36 of asphyxiation from drowning in the New Hope Canal, trapped in a car.
Oh,
36
fuck.
years old.
No, Eric, apparently she died in an accident, drove her car into the river or something, or canal. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I remember that now that you mention it. She did, like, yeah, she died in a tragic
71
accident.
years old today. Bill Mummery.
Ooh,
Long.
possibly PBR streaking. There's so many rumors floating around the rock and roll industry, but yeah, I think I've heard that before. Hey, look, it's Robbie the Robot.
Danger, Real Robinson. Danger. That wasn't the one that was used on the show, though, I don't think.
Mm, not sure.
He played some Twilight Zone. He was all over the place when he was a kid. He was a child
Mm-hmm.
prodigy. Did some westerns and stuff. Um, Alfred Hitchcock presents 3 seasons of Lost in Space, of course.
Mm-hmm. Billy
Here
Mooney.
you go, just for the heck of it. Get it out of your
Billy
system,
Mooney.
guys.
Billy Mooney. Yes, for that. I was gonna ask you, better. Sure. We can do that.
Meet me in the jungle room. Sad news. Shelley Lepresti says gravity can be great and can be not great. For me today, it was not great at all. She posted this yesterday. Dealing with a large box of a heavy headboard, we are returning, trip and fall fast, not even able to soften the fall. Good thing the hall closet was there to break my fall. My right knee, Shelley Lepresti says, was let's see. My right knee was also there to take the biggest hit. Then my right shoulder, yep, the one that already needs replaced. I was ready to cry, but then we just started laughing while Aaron says, "What was that?" Well, Shelley, sorry to hear about your knee and your fall and your shoulder. Glad you can um, laugh about it, take it in stride. Shanta and Jetty has a new project that you can sign up for. And here is the link in the chat right there. It is called Spring Ball Terminal Monstrosity. Number 1. Spring Ball is Evil Dead meets Spider-Man, Lovecraft meets Ditko, and EC meets 90s. And I signed up for that. In 1921, I self-published 2 issues of Spring Ball. In 2024, fans demanded be brought back to life. Spring Ball Terminal Monstrosity is a completely reborn telling of his origins that reworks both the art and story into new visions that realizes the full potential of the character.
What? Eric, you lost me, my friend. Trying to look at the chat. I'm completely lost, Jack. Sorry.
Artwork looks great on this. This is what he posted.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
Got a different. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it looks like a nice project. You know, of course, Sean always comes out with the greatest projects.
Oh,
I heard him say his name. I was calling him Shanth, and it's not Shanth. It's like Shanth.
Yeah, he put up with that from everybody for quite a while without correcting him. He's just such a nice guy. He's just like, yeah, call me whatever. As long as you're buying my stuff.
I think he watches the show. He rinsed me immediately when I came into his chat. And really? Always points out when I come in the chat, like, woohoo, we have a celebrity here. And so I imagine he watches this, but he's probably like, Rex, why call me Shanth all these years?
Yeah. Well, when he was doing Nosferatu, he was like doing almost, I think like 5 nights a week he was doing live shows. And I was hanging out in his chats all the time, while he was painting live, just going, damn, I'm so cool. And I backed him pretty good. So I'm sure Shanth is aware of Shanth.
Okay, well, Shanth knows of me because of Shadowhawk. Good.
No, I'm just saying he knows probably both of us, you dick nut.
Oh yeah,
God damn, dude, we gotta turn everything into it's all got to be about Rex. Everything's got to be about Rex.
No, he probably watches it on replay because usually he starts a stream and we kind of overstream each other. I won't say who overstreams who, but whom. But he's probably seen this show. I'm sure from his reaction. Just saying. No, it doesn't always have to be about me. Maybe 99.99999. Till you get the Nazi reference. 999.
I send my heart to you, Rex.
A picture of Shadowhawk in his first cell phone. Borders.
Come get him, boys.
Got the American flag in there. America.
I got him surrounded in an electric fence. Come get him, boys.
Yeah. Have you seen Kyle?
Let me feel. Spicy.
Oh, man. Eric must have had nothing to do, zero to do, because he stuck with us nearly the whole stream. He's not like, I got to go shop. I got to sleep. I got to let the dog out. I don't even know if he has a dog, but, got to get something to eat.
Wait.
Usually he's out.
Kyle. Wait, who am I missing? Kyle who? Eric was asking if we've seen Kyle. Who's Kyle? My brain is not.
Sig Kyle.
Oh, seen Kyle.
Born on this day, John Ford, the director. Great Western director. Shot out Monument Valley about 7 different times. John Ford. Did a lot of work with John Wayne, Ward Bond, all those. Jimmy Stewart there. So today's John Ford's birthday. Would have been his
Well,
70th.
congratulations. All right. Is he dead or is he still alive?
He's long dead. Yeah.
Okay.
He was born in 1894. So he was in, movies
Damn.
before movies were.
Yeah, so he's been like 130 something.
Yeah, he did silent movies, I'm sure,
Damn.
along with
That's
Cecil
crazy.
B. DeMille. Cecil B. DeMille did.
Oh yeah, I know Shrubbles, Eric. He
Cecil
likes to
B.
give Shane a
DeMille
bunch
did
of shit.
the Ten Commandments, and then he remade the Ten Commandments.
No, yeah.
I was at Aldi, and I can't believe they are still selling sea monkeys. So
Yeah.
apparently at Aldi, I'm gonna have to check this out. They've got sea monkeys.
Yeah, they've got like really cool little aquariums and stuff that come with them now. You can get like a little spaceship one. There's like a castle. There's a few different ones. There's a guy, I can't remember his name, but if you look it up on YouTube, look for Sea Monkey Channel, and there's a guy who raises them and does all kinds of videos.
I don't
Just
think I
videos
want to
on
pay
sea monkeys.
$9.99 for the original sea monkeys. I just don't think I want to.
Yeah, they're just brine shrimp. That's all they are.
I know they were a lot cheaper back in the day. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was cool when I had my baby piranhas when I first started raising them. I would buy them and have a tank full of the little live sea monkeys and just scoop them out and feed them to the baby piranhas because that was the only thing they weren't scared of. Piranhas are a bunch of pussies. Don't let him lie to you. That hurt.
Yeah, shrimp. I did have a sea monkeys kit when I was a kid. They didn't live long. Yeah. Yeah. What about pet rocks? Yeah. Well, you put those in the aquarium with the sea monkeys. I have a picture of Eric and Boyd here. Just to let you know. There you go. He says, I go back a ways. Uh-huh. Mark Twain says, to succeed in life, you need two things, ignorance and confidence. I never had a pet rock. I do remember pet rocks, mood rings, not moon ring or whatever. I guess that's where you took your pants down. Moon rings.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you read Avengers 201 and 202? I did, yeah. The short stories. I was talking about this the other day by Jim Shooter in the Marvel Superheroes Marvel novel series number 9 by the Pocket, Pocket Novels, 1979. Was based. Those issues were based on that, and I bought that at Walden Books back in the day. I love these things with the painted covers. Are you kidding? Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And they would take that and they would adapt them and put them into the comics. And I was like, I've read this before. This came straight out of the novel. They did that with the Hulk story too, and Man Thing story.
I think I might have actually had that Avengers, the comic book version, not the.
And then here's the other issue there. It kind of skipped there. Great, George. I love this cover. Stand back, Avengers. This is where Jarvis takes over. That's in 201 after the mansion. It's got his
I remember that
vacuum with the beast. Captain America laughing.
A Kirby vacuum, you get it? Oh.
Yeah, right. I mean, Jarvis was an honorary Avenger.
Yeah.
And back in the day, remember John Buscema made him into a villain, or the writers did then in the 60s.
Oh yeah. Didn't he sell the Avengers out on something or something like that?
Oh yeah, he had like a doppelganger or something. So, did you figure out what you're going to do for supper?
Yeah, we're doing tacos. Mama Hawk decided.
Oh, you're doing tacos. Okay. Tacos are always good. Here's you
Yep,
another
they're quick.
werewolf. Here's you
They're
another
quick and
werewolf
easy.
because that's a civilized werewolf. That's a
Oh, that's a
werewolf
cool
found
werewolf.
Cometh.
Yeah. He's experimenting with some turtle mutant juice.
There was an indie
Gonna
book
turn
that
my
was kind
pet
of like
turtle into a ninja.
back in the 80s. There was one called The Next Generation indie book. I've got a couple examples of that, but like the animals became sentient beings. It was kind of like Planet of the Apes, but you had a bear character, you had a wolf character. You know, it was like Commandy, you know, where the animals were
Right. Yeah,
like people.
I missed that
Kind of
one.
neat.
Yeah, it's cool. Rex has a man thing. He likes to play with it.
Everything's
I
sexual.
wish I had a man thing action figure to play with.
Eric says, I got to go. Everybody take care. Yeah,
Bye,
the
Eric.
Neanderthal thing probably got to him. And we're going to get out of here anyway. Call it a little bit short today, but we'll be back tomorrow.
Right, that's what she said. Hell, we love you.
If you want to keep her happy, just saying. Out for now and keep collecting.